Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn about the different type of numbers. Now let us see what are the different type of numbers we have. The first is the number is a natural number. Okay, the first type of numbers are, natural numbers. Natural numbers are also called as counting numbers. The natural number starts with 1 and it goes to infinity. Okay, so which is the smallest natural number? The smallest natural number is 1. The next is a whole number. What is a whole number? Whole numbers we represent it with the alphabet W. Whole number is nothing but the natural numbers plus 0. So as you can see here, all these are the natural numbers. In that we have added 0, so it has become a whole number. So whole number starts with 0 and it goes to infinity. In natural number and whole number, as you can see, the numbers are positive and they are the complete numbers. आधे अधूरे numbers नहीं होते. Point form में numbers नहीं होते. Okay, they're the complete numbers. Now, next set of number is integers. Integers we represented it with the alphabet Z. What are integers? Integers are nothing but the whole numbers. Whole numbers मतलब वो आधे अधूरे number नहीं, complete numbers. So and they are positive, they can be negative or 0. So whole numbers, as you can see, these are the whole numbers, and plus 1 ka minus 1, 2 ka minus 2, like this. It has become it. All this forms a part of integers. Now, how to represent these numbers on a number line? As you can see, this is a number. एक number line ऐसे होता है. Okay, बीच में आता है 0. The numbers on the right side, like if you're writing the numbers from left to right, then the number should be in the increasing order. And if you're writing the numbers towards the left side, numbers are the smaller numbers. So right side वाले numbers जो होते हैं वो बड़े numbers होते हैं, like this. So this is how you can write the numbers on a number line. And left side में you'll get the negative numbers. Negative numbers are definitely smaller numbers. Both the side it goes till infinity. Okay. So this is how you can represent the integers on the number line. So what is integer? Integers are all the whole numbers plus their negative numbers and plus 0. Now what is 0? 0 is a positive number or negative number? Yes, 0 is neither a positive nor a negative number. Okay. So we have learned natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Now what is next? Next is a rational number. What is a rational number? Rational numbers we represented with the alphabet Q. Basically, rational numbers are the numbers which can be represented in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both are integers and Q should not be equal to 0. Okay. Now, why Q should not be 0? Because yes, you can see here the Q is in the denominator. और denominator में कभी भी 0 नहीं हो सकता. Because अगर denominator में 0 है, then it leads to the infinity. Okay. So now let us see what is a rational number. These are the examples of a rational number. 56. As you can see, 56 is a natural number. It's also a whole number and it's also an integer. Is this a rational number? Yes. All natural number, all whole number, and all the integers are rational numbers. Now, can I write this 56 in the form of P by Q? Can I write 56 in the form of fraction? Yes, definitely. Instead of 56, I can write 56 by 1. This is a form of a fraction. I can do that. 0, as I told you, it's a whole number and hence it is also a rational number. Similarly, minus 3. All these numbers I can write in the form of fraction. So minus 3 can be written as minus 3 by 1 and hence it is also a rational number. 14 by 3 is a rational number because this I have represented in the form of P by Q. Same thing goes for minus 13 by 7. Now, as you can see here, the number is written in the decimal form. That is minus 0.25. Can I write minus 0.25 as minus 1 by 5? Yes, I can write, and hence this is also a rational number. And similarly, this is also a rational number. Okay. Now, the next part is we are going to learn about the decimal. Okay, what are the different type of decimals? Okay. Now, decimal is nothing but you can write the number which is in the form of a point, like 1.1 is a decimal, 5.1 is a decimal, like this. Now, decimal are of two types. One is terminating decimal and one is a non-terminating decimal. In non-terminating also, there is a repeating non-terminating and there is a non-repeating terminating. As you can see, all the terminating decimals are rational numbers. Similarly, all non-terminating but repeating decimals are also a rational number, but non-terminating and non-repeating numbers are irrational numbers. We will also learn about irrational numbers, but first we will learn about what is a terminating number what is a non-terminating, and in non-terminating, what is repeating and non-recurring. Okay, so first thing we will learn about the terminating decimal. What is a terminating decimal? Terminating decimal are those decimals which is getting ended, जिसका कोई end है, जो terminate हो जाते हैं. For an example, 4/5. Can I write 4/5 as 0.8? Is this a terminating decimal? Yes, this is a terminating decimal. Because why? Because ये जो है आप देख रहे हो 8 के बाद कुछ नहीं आ रहा. It is ending here. Hence, it is terminating decimal. Similarly, if I do 5/8. Okay. What is 5/8? If I'll solve this 5/8 like this, what I will get? This is point, and hence here also I will write point. Here I will write 6. This has become 48, 2, 20, 2, 16, 4, 45. So 5/8 is nothing but 0.625. भले ही एक बड़ा नंबर है, बट यहाँ पर आप देखो 40, 40, 0. In the end, you got a remainder as 0. यहाँ पर ये खत्म हो गया, and hence I can say that 5/8 or 0.625 is a terminating decimal. Why? Because it is getting terminated. What is a non-terminating decimal? Non-terminating decimals are those decimals which are not getting terminated, जो खत्म नहीं हो रहे, चल रहे चल रहे चल रहे. For an example, if I am writing 1/3, what is the value of 1/3? अगर आप इसको solve करोगे, so 3 के टेबल में 1 नहीं आता, so I'll put point over here. Now 3 3s are 9. Once again 1. 3 3s are 9. 1. 3 3s are 9. 1. आप देख रहे हो ये चलता रहेगा चलता रहेगा. There is no end to it. Okay, so 1/3 can be written as 0.333 like this. Okay, and hence this is called non-terminating. Why? Because it is not getting ended, but it is also called recurring. Why it is called recurring? Because the numbers are getting repeated. There is a pattern in the number. Randomly कोई भी number नहीं आ रहा. It's only 0.33333 like this we are getting. Okay, like this. So 1/3 can also be written as 0.3. Here I have to put a bar का sign. यहाँ पर एक line बनानी है. What this means? This means that this number 3 is getting repeated. It means it is like this. यही 3 number जो है वो repeat हो जा रहा है. And hence it is called recurring non-terminating numbers. Acha, now you must have understood if this is a recurring non-terminating, then what is non-recurring? Non-recurring means there is no pattern. वो number जो होते हैं वो repeat नहीं होते. Okay, that is called the non-recurring non-terminating numbers. Non-recurring non-terminating, उसमें कभी भी number repeat नहीं होते. Okay, and this type of numbers are irrational numbers. This type of numbers are irrational numbers, जिसमें आपको कोई pattern ना दिखे. For an example, pi. What is the value of pi? The value of pi is 3.14 plus बहुत सारे पीछे numbers है. For simplification, we are using the value of pi as 3.14, but this is not the actual value. Actual value तो बहुत लंबा है और कोई भी उसमें आपको एक pattern नहीं दिखेगा. Hence, I can say that pi is an irrational number. Okay, so if somebody asks you what is a pi, is this a rational number or irrational number? Then you can say pi is an irrational number. Since we are talking about irrational number, let us see what is an irrational number. Irrational number is a number which can't be represented in the form of p by q. जिसे आप p by q के फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते. Example, √2, √5 and pi. These are called the irrational numbers because these numbers cannot be written in the form of p by q. आप बोलोगे pi को तो हम लिख रहे हैं 22/7. So I am writing the pi in the form of p by q. Let me tell you, this is not the actual value of pi. ये तो हम हमारे कन्वीनियंस के लिए ये यूज करते हैं, बट दिस इज नॉट द एक्चुअल वैल्यू ऑफ पाई. पाई का वैल्यू तो बहुत लंबा है एंड देयर इज नो पैटर्न इन द डेसिमल. ओके, अच्छा, √2 is an irrational number. What about √4? Can I say √4 is an irrational number? No. What is the value of √4? √4 is nothing but 2. Is 2 a irrational number? No. 2 is a natural number and hence it is a rational number. So similarly, if 2 is a rational number, then √4 is also a rational number. So √4 is not an irrational number. Similarly, root 25 by 16. Root 25 by 16 can be written as 5 by 4, which is once again a rational number because you are writing this number in the form of p by q and hence they are not irrational number. तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हर रूट वाले नंबर आपके irrational number हो. Okay. So we all have studied Venn diagram in the school. तो अगर मुझे natural number, whole number, integers, rational number, irrational numbers को अगर Venn diagram के form में डालना है, then it will look something like this. As you can see, the smallest is the natural number. उसके ऊपर smallest में अगर आप एक zero ऐड कर दोगे तो it becomes a whole number. Whole number में आप अगर आप negative numbers भी ऐड कर दोगे, then it becomes an integer. रेशनल नंबर्स में डेसिमल और फ्रैक्शन वाले नंबर भी आते हैं बिकॉज स्टिल इंटीजर वी हैव टू कंसिडर ओनली द कंप्लीट नंबर वेयर एज रेशनल नंबर मींस यू कैन ऐड द डेसिमल फ्रैक्शंस भी यहाँ पर आप ऐड कर सकते हो. व्हाट इज एन इररेशनल नंबर? इररेशनल नंबर आर दोज नंबर्स व्हिच यू कैन नॉट रिप्रेजेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ e by q. दिस रेशनल नंबर एंड इररेशनल नंबर मिलके बनते हैं हमारे रियल नंबर्स. So what is a real number? Real number is nothing but rational number plus irrational number. और ये सब मिला के बनते कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर बैंक एसएससी के कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में के सिलेबस में नहीं आते. सो वी हैव टू ओनली वर्क टिल रियल नंबर्स. ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज अ प्राइम नंबर एंड अ कंपोजिट नंबर. व्हाट इज अ प्राइम नंबर? प्राइम नंबर आर दोज नंबर्स व्हिच हैज ओनली टू फैक्टर्स, जिसके सिर्फ और सिर्फ दो फैक्टर है. एक तो वन और एक वो खुद. अभी आपको पता है कि वन तो सभी के टेबल्स में आता है. okay? कोई भी नंबर ले लो उसके टेबल्स में वन आता है. एनी नंबर यू कैन डिवाइड इट विथ वन. और दूसरा है इटसेल्फ. फॉर एन एग्जांपल आई टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ 5. टेल मी व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल फैक्टर्स ऑफ 5. फैक्टर मींस द नंबर व्हिच डिवाइड्स 5. ओके. जैसे कि 1 के टेबल में 5 आता है. यस. सो आई कैन से दैट 1 इज अ फैक्टर ऑफ 5. सिमिलरली क्या 2 के टेबल में 5 आता है? नो. एंड हेंस 2 इज नॉट अ फैक्टर ऑफ 5. 3 is also not a factor of 5. 4 is not a factor of 5 because 4 doesn't divide 5. But 5. 5 divided by 5, we get a whole number. So 5 5 से divide हो जाएगा. So here you can see this 5. Number 5 has two factors. One is 1 and one is 5. So does it satisfying the condition of a prime number? Yes. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers which is two factor. एक तो 1 और एक वो खुद. तो आप यहाँ पर देख लो एक 1 आ गया फैक्टर और एक वो खुद आ गया. And hence I can say that 5 is a prime number. Okay. Similarly, 7, 11, 13, all are prime numbers. Now let us see which is the smallest prime number. Now, here prime numbers, as you know, it always starts with 1. So can I say 1 is a prime number? 1 के कितने फैक्टर है? 1 क्या एक ही फैक्टर है और वो खुद एक 1 है. Now you can see 1 has only one factor. So it is not satisfying the condition of prime number. What is the condition of prime number? That it should have two factors. Hence, I cannot say that 1 is a prime number. What about 2? 2 has two factors. एक तो 1 और एक 2 खुद. इसके अलावा कोई और फैक्टर है पॉसिबल 2 के? नहीं. So I can say, so does this 2 is satisfying the condition of a prime number? Yes, it is satisfying the condition of a prime number and hence 2 is a prime number. You need to understand that 2 is the smallest prime number and 2 is the only prime number which is even. Otherwise कोई भी even number prime number नहीं होता except 2. Because कोई भी even number के कम से कम 3 फैक्टर होंगे. जैसे कि I take the example of 4. How many factors of 4? 1, 2 and 4. So 4 has 3 factors and hence it is not satisfying the condition of a prime number and hence 4 is not a prime number. Okay, so 2 is the smallest prime number. 2 is the only prime number which is even. और आपको ये भी याद रखना है कि number of prime numbers from 1 to 50 are 15. कई बार क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. सीधा तो नहीं आएगा but maybe you need to use this information somewhere. So you should know that from 1 to 50 there are 15 prime numbers and from 1 to 100 there are 25 prime numbers. पहले 1 to 50 के prime numbers देखो कौन कौन से होंगे वो मैं बता देती हूँ. So as I told you 2 is the smallest prime number. The next is 3. अभी कोई भी even number हम consider नहीं करेंगे because even number except 2 are can never be a prime number. Next is 5. 5 के बाद 7. अच्छा, what about 9? You can see 9 has how many factors? 1, 3, and 9. So 9 is not satisfying the condition of prime number and hence it is not a prime. So 9 के बाद 11 is a prime number, yes. Then 13, then 17, then 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43. You can see how many prime numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can see there are 15 prime numbers from 1 to 50. Similarly, if you write all the prime numbers from 1 to 100, there are 25 prime numbers. So इसको आप थोड़ा याद रखिए. अच्छा, जो नंबर प्राइम नहीं होते आप उसे क्या कहोगे? Those numbers are called as composite numbers. So composite numbers are those numbers which has more than 2 factors. जिसके 2 से ज्यादा फैक्टर है उसे कंपोजिट कहेंगे. जिसके 2 फैक्टर है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ प्राइम नंबर. और 1 जिसका एक ही फैक्टर है 1 एंड हेंस 1 इज नाइदर प्राइम नॉर कंपोजिट. भूल से भी उसे प्राइम गिनने का ये मत करें और ये कंपोजिट नंबर भी नहीं है. ओके, बिकॉज 1 जो है वो ना प्राइम नंबर की कंडीशन ना कि कंपोजिट नंबर की जो कंडीशन है सेटिस्फाई करता है. ओके, what is the next is what is a co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are those numbers whose HCF is 1. HCF is 1. What is the full form of HCF? HCF is nothing but H means highest, C means common, and F means factor. तो HCF is nothing but the highest common factor. तो उनमें कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं होता है एक्सेप्ट 1. 1 तो खैर सब में ही होता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम 1 कोई भी फैक्टर उन दोनों में कॉमन नहीं होता है. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल 5 and 7. What are the factors of 5? The factors of 5 are 1 and 5 and factors of 7 are 1 and 7. इसमें common क्या है? Except 1, is there any other number common? No. And hence, can I say the HCF of 5 and 7 is equal to 1? And hence, these are called co-prime numbers. Why? Because their HCF is 1. Similarly, if I take the example of 35 and 39, what are the factors of 35? 1 and 35, 5 and 7. These are the factors of 35. Similarly, what are the factors of 39? 1 and 39, 3 and 13. These are the factors of 39. अच्छा, इनमें कॉमन क्या है? 35 और 39 में what are the common factors? कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है except 1 and hence their HCF is 1. So these are also called as co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers हमेशा पेयर में होते हैं. ओके, पेयर में होते हैं. एंड को प्राइम नंबर कैन बी प्राइम और कंपोजिट. नाम सुन के ये मत सोचिए कि को प्राइम नंबर्स आर ऑलवेज प्राइम. नो, इट कैन बी कंपोजिट ऑल्सो. जैसे कि यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हो, ये जो एग्जाम्पल है यहाँ पर 5 and 7 बोथ आर प्राइम नंबर. ऑलवेज अ प्राइम नंबर इज अ को प्राइम नंबर. एनी प्राइम नंबर इज अ को प्राइम नंबर क्योंकि इनमें कुछ कॉमन है ही नहीं. बट as you can see here 35 and 39 both are composite number but still they are co-prime numbers. Why? Because there nothing is common between them. इनमें कुछ भी common नहीं है. ठीक है, except 1 nothing is common and hence they are called co-prime numbers. Okay. So with this we are ending our session. I hope you have understood what is a natural number, whole number, integer, rational number, irrational number, prime number, composite number and co-prime numbers. Any doubt, any query, please let me know. Okay, so that's all for today. Bye bye.